Y'all, I'm glowing up. Welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Naila, and here I like to talk about self-love, self-care, and self-growth, all things self-improvement, from your personal development all the way to spiritual development, all of it. All right. Now, I know with these glow-up videos, it can tend to focus more on the external appearance, hair, nails, clothing, skin, all that good stuff. Nothing wrong with it. And I also recognize, and I think most people do recognize, that it can definitely extend beyond that, beyond what you can see. For me, the focus will be on mental and emotional wellness, because that's important, right? You got to start from the inside out. The spiritual growth, like the things you can't see. Also, clear skin and fashion, because I'm a little delayed in that area, but more on that later. So if you see my first video, resetting your life, or if you visited my Instagram page, you know that I'm all about self-betterment. Like, this is not something that started overnight. This is just part of me. I've always been someone who wants to improve themselves, who wants to grow, who wants to learn, who wants to find or recognize weaknesses and faults within myself, not necessarily within other people. But I am a little analytical. I'm not even gonna lie. I analyze myself and analyze situations to death, and I do work on that. But sometimes it's a good thing. You start to realize things that some people don't realize. But it's another conversation for another day. Me improving has been a process for years. But to be honest, some things got stifled, like my fashion sense. Some things got delayed, and sometimes necessarily and sometimes unnecessarily. Definitely in my mid-20s, I worked like a dog. Even up to now, I still work like a dog. But now I'm just being a little bit more intentional about how I use my time. Because back then, I had other restrictions. I had time restrictions. Well, that still exists. But I also had financial restrictions and some things I just couldn't do, or I just did not prioritize, because at that point in time, it was not necessarily super important. And even some of the things now are not super important, but they bring me happiness and they bring me joy. What I realized with age is that life is just too short and time flies super quick, like super quick. Like I'll say I'm above 29 now, and I'm tired. I'm tired of delaying things that I enjoy. Easily 2 years can pass, 5 years can pass, a decade can pass, and the things that you wanted to do, you realize you still haven't done. What is the point of reaching 90 and you still have not accomplished things that you have desired from your youth? You still have not traveled to places you want to go. You have not experimented with things that you want to experiment with. Planting. I just got a plant. Okay, I didn't just get a plant. I got a plant this year, beginning of the year, as a gift, and I've always wanted a house plant. Well, not always. Let's say for at least 5 years. For about 5 years, maybe more, I've wanted a house plant, and I've increased my collection since because I like it that much. And I kind of went a little crazy. If you're a plant mom, you might understand. And I want to kick myself, because why did I wait so long? Like, I've been wanting plants, even as simple as herbs, kitchen herbs, and I just so mad that I waited so long. I have my little plants and caring for them and learning about them and replanting, and just that little experience, I like it. It's the little things. For me, it's the little things. Point is, I delayed a lot of things that I didn't need to delay. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't. Like, I just really want to make sure that I am adding things to my life that add joy, that add happiness, and that help me feel like a more full person. Obviously, some things you have to use wisdom with. You have to be strategic and be realistic, obviously, and practical about what you can and cannot do in a given amount of time, because we all get 24 hours in a day. It's not going to change into 25 hours. You get 24 hours a day, and you have to make the most of it. And so I've decided, just in the last few years, just to be a little bit more intentional about incorporating things that I want to do and making goals and steps for me to achieve those things within a reasonable amount of time. Just being a little bit more strategic, a little more intentional. So again, self-improvement is nothing new for me, but this glow up journey is the first time I'll be documenting it publicly, or documenting it in general, because everything else is in my memory. But I just want to share this because I know I can't be the only one. I cannot be the only one who delays in doing things that they enjoy, who delayed, whether it be 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years. I can't be the only one who's a little bit late in the fashion area, know the shirt's a little basic. It's okay. I know that. I know that. I just want to be comfortable. I like the color, and it fits my needs. Okay, I'm on my sofa. I want to be comfortable. Is that okay? All right. But don't worry, I have more coming. What you guys can expect as far as this glow up journey is definitely skincare. I don't know if you probably can notice. Even if your eyes are so you could probably notice. I have a few marks. I deal with adult acne and I've dealt with it for a little bit too long, actually a lot too long, but we'll talk about that in another video. So yes, I'll be speaking about adult acne and tackling that. I'll be speaking of diet, and not necessarily like to lose weight or anything, just overall general what I eat and what I'm doing for my own wellness, physical health, etc., etc., clear skin, etc. And we will be tackling fashion, so you can expect fashion hauls and try-ons, basically seeing how I cultivate my fashion sense. Let's not get it twisted. I can clean up nice, but I, for a long time, have been, it's like to my core, a t-shirt and jeans girl. Like, I love comfort, I love simplicity, but I wasn't always, and even now, I mean, obviously now I'm not content with that. Like, I like to look cute sometimes, like cute. Comfortable is nice, but I like to look cute. So I'm really trying to merge those two and find a comfortable, like, middle ground for comfort and cute and classy. We'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. So if you can relate, raise your hand, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I want to know who else is out there like me, because I know I'm not the only one. Please don't leave me hanging. If you watch this, it's okay. No shame in the game. Everybody can't be on the same wavelength. But if you can ride this vibe, let me know, okay? Subscribe if you like to see future videos like this. We can go on this journey together. Like, come on. We don't gotta do this alone. Come along.